Hey guys, Jem here with another book review. This time I'm going to be reviewing Boyfriends with Girlfriends by Alex Sanchez, which I have confirmed is a dude. Alright, I rate this an 8.5 out of 10. I actually liked it, even though most people don't like it. I liked it, but I thought it could be a little bit better going into more of the relationship, like, afterwards. But I liked it. On to the synopsis. 4 teens trying to find their places in the world, and with one another. Sergio is bisexual, but he's only ever dated girls before. Lance has always known that he's gay, but he's never had a real boyfriend. When they meet, there's an instant connection, and they know that they've got something special. But will it be enough to overcome their differences? Allie has been into guys her whole life, and she's been with her boyfriend Chip for 2 years. But when she meets Kimiko, despite everything she thinks she knows about her own sexuality, she realizes she's falling for her. Hard. And Kimiko has been crushing on Allie since the moment they met. But it's impossible for her to believe that a bombshell like Allie could be interested in her. Can they find their way together to a relationship? Okay, warning, there most likely will be spoilers. Now, if you don't want to know what happens in the book, leave this page. If you've already read it, you just want to see what my insight is, stay. Alright, so 2 best friends, Allie and Lance. They've been best friends for over 10 years. Sergio and Kimiko are our best friends too, and have been for years. So Kimiko is a lesbian, Sergio is bisexual, Lance is gay, and Allie is straight as of the moment. Allie figures out that she's questioning if she's bi later on when she realizes that she actually likes Kimiko, and she wonders if she really is bi, and she's not sure. 'Cause she's interested in guys, but now she's had a little bit of feelings for Kimiko, who is a girl. And Sergio has always been bisexual. He was dumped by by a girl, Claudia was her name. I don't think it was Claudia, but whatever floats your boat. Sergio was dumped by this girl, like, before the book, prior to the book. And then he's like, oh, I don't want to be in a relationship. I don't want to be a couple. And so he starts hooking up with guys, mostly. And, like, the whole friends with benefits. And then comes along Lance. That, they meet online, then they meet in real life, and they go out on dates and everything, and then life is really complicated because of they don't know what their, like, status is. Like, Lance wants to become a couple with Sergio because he likes Sergio, and Sergio likes him, but he's not sure if he's ready for another relationship because he doesn't want to be dumped again. And then there's Kimiko and Allie. Allie is with her boyfriend, but she doesn't feel the same spark as she used to. And so her and Chip take a break, and she hangs out with Kimiko a lot. And this is after the 4 of them met. And what am I trying to say? Kimiko gets Allie into some shoujo ai, aka Yuri manga, because Allie loves Japanese stuff. Manga, anime, Japan in general. And so there's that connection between them. And going back to Sergio and Lance is, like, really, like, just really, their insecurities of themselves affect their relationship with each other, and they end up breaking up. They weren't really an official couple, but they went out on dates with each other, but they weren't really together, so I don't really get how that's breaking up. It confuses me, but I'm going along with it. And they are, like, they just like each other a lot. And so they want to know what their social standing is. Lance does. Serio's like, I do like this guy, but I don't want to be a couple. Because he's not ready to really, like, commit to a serious relationship again. And while that drama is going on, like, off to the side, there's Kimiko and Allie, who are, Kimiko knows that she likes Allie, like, immediately. She knows. Kimiko is, butch, by the way. Just, saying. Short hair, guy clothes, butch. And Allie is just Allie. She's a femme. Just to clear things up, in case people are actually like, well, who are they? Are they both, like, girls and they like each other that way? And so it's like, Kimiko is butch and Allie's femme. Just to make things clear, because some people might wonder. But I'm just saying that now. And their relationship's sort of complicated, because Allie has the whole chip thing going on. And then Kimiko's always liked Allie. So it's like sort of unrequited, but then Allie starts to have feelings for Kimiko. And then they try to, like, Allie kisses Kimiko after a poetry reading, and the poem was about, because Kimiko writes poems, and this one she wrote about Allie, and Allie was at the poetry reading. And so Allie kisses Kimiko, realizes that she likes her, but Kimiko's all like, I think it's better if we're friends, because Allie's still on break with her boyfriend Chip. Well, sort of boyfriend Chip. And then after Allie has finally, like, broken up with Chip, like, completely done, she is finally single, and they try a relationship now. And after Lance and Serio have broken up, Serio calls Lance again and tries a relationship. So now everybody's happy, and I wish it didn't leave off like that. I wish there was, like, a sequel, maybe, like, 2 more books, like, one all about the relationship of Kimiko and Allie, like, after Boyfriends with Girlfriends, and another book about Lance and Serio's, like, relationship, like, completely just each relationship. One book of each relationship. Which I really think would be really nice with this, because I want to know what happens actually more. And that's basically it. It mostly relates to people who are, like, struggling with their sexuality and with relationships with people of the same sex. And, like, trying to find out who they are, coming out to their parents in this, because Kimiko's family doesn't know that she's a lesbian. And then when she comes out, it's, like, the struggle between her and her mom. Like, her family, her dad, her brother accepts her, but her mom is, like, she doesn't accept her. She gives her the silent treatment for, like, over a week. And because she's always wanted Kimiko to be, like, a girly girl, you know, a normal girl. But Kimiko is who she is. And Serio's family knows that he's bisexual, but they don't really accept him being with guys. It's like when he's going out on a date with a girl, they're, like, pushing him and encouraging him to do it. And when he's gonna go out on a date with a guy, they're all like, I don't want that. It's like, they don't want him to. And they think, because they're, like, really, like, religious, and they think that he's, like, destroying his life. And with Kimiko, her mom thinks that Kimiko's destroying her own life by being a lesbian. But they aren't, and the moms soon realize. And they support, I think. Well, they somewhat support, let's say that. So, a lot of struggles with relationships, with your sexuality, coming out to your parents. If you're, like, struggling with, like, who you think you are, if you don't know who you are, if you are, like, kind of struggling with coming out to your family, and, like, with a relationship with a person of the same sex, I think you should try reading this. I mean, I don't get why people don't like it. It's like, my friend, she's bisexual and she read the book and she was like, I hated it. But then I had another friend of mine and he's bisexual too, but he was like, oh, I loved it. And so, like, there's a lot of, and then there are a couple more of my friends hated it, and I'm, like, conflicted. I actually liked the book, the plot of it, but that's, I really like the plot of how it went, but I wish there was more. That's the only thing I wish for in this book. But that's all I really have to say. Those are the main points of it, and, like, I really like the book. I really do. But I really wish there were, like, more he wrote more about both of the relationships. Excuse me. Alright, that's my insight on Boyfriends with Girlfriends by Alex Sanchez. 8.5 out of 10 again. And I guess that's really it I have to say about this book. Ooh, the next book I'm going to read is Beautiful Disaster by Jamie McGuire. I heard this book was good. My friend let me borrow this, and it's such a thick book, now that I feel it. And she's all like, it's so good, you have to read it. And, like, literally, like, so excited like that towards me. And she was, like, shaking my shoulders. I was like, once I finish Boyfriends with Girlfriends, I will read it. And she was like, you better read it. And then my other friend, she's currently reading the book, and she's, like, almost to the middle. She's, like, the front part, like, here-ish, I believe. And because I saw her reading it today. And I was like, how do you like it so far? And she said, it's good. She liked it. And so, I want to see what the hype is on this. Like, if some of you have read it, tell me, like, did you like it? Did you hate it? Tell me about Boyfriends with Girlfriends, too. If the ones who have read the book, if you liked it, if you hated it, if you want to read it, if you just ignore my spoiler alert, and you just want to see how it is and you want to read it, give me some comments and tell me if you want to read it, if you liked it, if you hated it. Tell me why you liked it and hated it, because I really don't get why people hated it. So I want to see some of your guys' perspective on this book, Boyfriends with Girlfriends. And tell me and if some of you have read Beautiful Disaster, tell me something about this too, because I've heard of the book Beautiful Disaster by Jamie McGuire, but I've never really, like, read it at all. And I don't know what it's about, so I'm just, like, jumping into it. And look at this cover. It just looks so nice. So, tell me what you thought of Beautiful Disaster. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Tell me some things about this, because I want to see what you guys think before I read this. I want to see why people like it so much. So, I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye!